Ah, you know, I'm 44 years old now. I'm 44. When I say 44, it's like, fuck, you feel like, oh, shit, man, fuck, 44. 44 is like uncle, you know. Like I've always told you before, when I was in my 20s, a person who was in his 40s was uncle, old. And today I've reached that age where I'm 40s, in my 40s or 44. Now when I look back at life, I look back when I was in my 20s, oh, long-haired guy, clean-shaven, jacked up, you know, getting muscles, high on testosterone, short temper, believed he was invincible. Fast forward to 25, again, bigger muscles, more testosterone, longer hair, more girls. Then went into 30s and obviously reached managerial position. This time I was really big and eating a lot and so many women and enjoying life and friends. Then came 35, ups and downs of failures and mistakes, and then obviously, that disaster took place in my life. And then 40, obviously, reinvention of myself. And now going to be 45. So from 20s, the reinvention, 20 to 25, 25 to 30, 30 to 35, 35 to 40, 40 to 45. Just go through your timeline and ask yourself, how were you when you are in your 20s? How were you when you are 25? How were you when you are in your 30s? How were you when you are in your 35s? Then 40. I don't know what is your age, but just go back a couple of years before, The thing is, what I've realized is the only way to survive, the only way to sustain and grow is to constantly reinvent yourself, is to constantly change, See, if you're an employee and you want to be the same and same job and same company and same everything, you don't have to bother. If you're looking at small salary in increments, don't bother to change. But if you're looking to make real money, I'm talking of, let's say you are earning 1,000 and you're just like, fuck this, man, I deserve more. I want 50% more. I want 100% more. If you're really having the fire to rebrand yourself, then you have to create a value proposition. You have to position yourself in a smart way. I'll give you the best example. Best example is, look at wrestlers, WWE superstars. Each one of them has a character that they play. Yes, you'll say that they are faking it, but each one of them has a character, each one has a color, each one has a music, each one has a finishing move, each one has a style of walking. Each one is a different person in itself. And no two people are alike in wrestling. Same way, look at singers. Each singer is different genres, different look, different clothes, different style. Look at film actors. Some play heroes, some play villains, some play funny guys. So I know you'll be saying, Loy, this is only the creative industry. Fine, let's look at employees. Have you met anybody in your school days or college days, but now when you meet them after 20, 30 years, they are totally different individuals? They have grown either mature, or maybe some of them are the same, some of them are even worse. And just ask yourself, when you meet someone who is doing very well, very rich, very successful, you'll realize they are no longer the same person. They have evolved, they have changed. If you look at me when I was young, in my 20s, versus what I am today, there's such a shocking difference. It's unbelievable. Yes, certain core aspects are the same. I still talk too much. I still love attention. I'm still a rebel. But then, on the other side, I am being very stable now. I'm very focused on saving money. I'm very focused on my family. Some things have remained same, some things have changed. But one thing has forever never been constant, or the one constant thing has been change. And I know this sounds very cliche, but what do I mean by this is, I am constantly reinventing myself. I'm constantly evolving. I'm constantly trying to learn new skills. I'm constantly trying to improve myself. You cannot be the same person in today's changing world. Forget COVID-19, forget the virus or the pandemic that took place. If you only focus on technology, if you only focus on the job changes in the market, if you only focus on the number of people who have lost their jobs and new people who have come into the market, it's a very scary thing. And given the fact that we are only getting older, we are only becoming old, this should really make you worried. I'll tell you, there's not a day that goes by where I'm not worried. I get up in the morning, I open my eyes, I'm like, oh fuck, another day. Now what? How do I earn money? How do I get a new customer? How do I, what new content do I put? What is a new thing that I should do creatively? I am forever thinking something. My mind is forever working. I sit and discuss with okay, what is next? What will happen in the next 2-3 months? What will happen next year? How much do we save? How much do we spend? How do we earn? So that really pushes me out of the comfort zone. But I can tell you, just as I'm thinking this way, there are many others who either are thinking far, far ahead, like, these entrepreneurs or these investors, and then there are some others who are not even least fucking bothered. So here's my question to you. Which one are you? Are you the type of person who's earning a salary and just happy, oh, I'm earning this salary, it's okay. And oh, okay, I get 5% or 10% increase next year, 5% increase the following year. Are you that kind of a person? Or are you a person who is money driven, money focused? Yes, it's a smart thing to have multiple investments, earnings, most important being savings. But the key message that I want to drive home through this video is, how are you reinventing yourself? How? In terms of not just skill, how do you market yourself? How do you sell yourself? How do you position yourself in such a crowded marketplace? And that also today with the, tsunami of social media, Facebook, Instagram, even Facebook. See, the things are changing now. Google and Facebook have to pay money to the Australian government. Very soon, all the countries will charge social media to pay for everything. Those, like they say, glory days are finished, no? So all this is a changing face of how we do things. Today, you have to pay for content, all newspapers online, good ones, they are charging for you to pay. They are trying to balance it out. Okay, some I'll give you free, some you have to pay. Then there are others who copy this and put it for free because they want traffic. Once upon a time, we used to send CVs by just sending people physically, then became emails, then became spam, then became LinkedIn. So how do you position it? How do you get business? See, the bottom line is, are you making money? Because just like, see me, even me. Okay, I make these free YouTube videos and all that, but at the end of the day, it's money, man. If you're not making money, you're stupid. For me, when I look back from 20 to 30, yes, I've made more money. 30 to 40, made even more money. And today, it's like I'm hardcore obsessed about making money, but not just money, savings. Because if you do not save money, it's useless. Savings. But at the same time, your earning capacity per hour, that is what matters the most. Remember, pay attention again. Your earning capacity per hour, not per month. Per month is very negligible. Focus on how much money you can make per hour. And don't just focus on just a job. Focus on other things. Focus on having a side skill or a side hustle. Because at the end of the day, I'll tell you, it's only going to get more competitive. It's only going to get tougher. So I'll just conclude by telling you this much, that if you're not earning more, much more than what you should, then you're stagnating. You're either moving forward or backward. So you need to make some serious money. The second thing is, have you reinvented yourself, remarketed, resold, repackaged, changed your color, your design, your look, your appearance, your content, not just external. It's like you buy a Honda car and just change its exterior and make it look like a Ferrari, but the engine, if it's still the Honda, then it's useless, right? How have you upgraded yourself in terms of knowledge? And then obviously the visual part. And just like you see wrestlers, just like you see singers, film actors, all changing and becoming different people to survive and sustain in this competitive world, you too have to do the same. Others you cannot survive, you cannot sustain. Just keep in mind that we are all getting old. We are all getting old, and expenses are only increasing. The world is only changing, and we are there for a limited time. Just make sure that in your limited time, you earn enough money where you can say that I had a great life. Otherwise, what the fuck is the use of living? Anyway, just wanted to share a few thoughts about reinventing yourself. Let me know your thoughts. Right? This is me signing off. Guys, take care.